The End of Oak Street is a new dinosaur adventure film. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. After a mysterious cosmic event rips Oak Street from suburbia and transport their neighborhood to someplace unknown, the Platt family soon discovers that their very survival depends on them sticking together as they navigate their now unrecognizable surroundings. While you're watching this video, comment down below with your thoughts on The End of Oak Street that stars Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway in a dinosaur film that has such a clever, fun plot. Starting off with what worked, this feels like an Amblin movie. The adventure is there, the dinosaurs are intense, it just has this 80s, 90s vibe to it, and one of the best dinosaur films I have seen in quite some time. Probably the best dinosaur film since Jurassic World. I love that this film was so clever and very unique of taking this neighborhood and transporting them into prehistoric time, and there they have to fight off against dinosaurs and survive along the way. It really goes all in with a lot of the dinosaur action in here. It starts off very subtle, really building that intensity throughout the film as you're not sure exactly what's going to happen after this cosmic event. But as this family, Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway and their two children, as they start to encounter all these different dinosaurs, you get the sense that they may not make it out alive and they may be stuck in this time period for a long time. I love that it does build that suspense as the movie does go along, subtly introducing a dinosaur here and there, but as they're running through the street, fighting survival, you get so many different dinosaurs in here, and it just creates that atmosphere that is very intense and urgent as can be, and that a dinosaur is going to pop out of a house around any corner. And with so many different dinosaurs in here, you get a lot of action in here, gradually just builds on the previous scene. And as the family is surviving, there's new challenges along the way. And there's some frightening scenes in here, especially this large snake creature that was very terrifying to watch. This cosmic event is quite simple. They don't do the best to really explain it all, but it's interesting to see how it all plays throughout the movie. And Ewan McGregor and Anne Hathaway are really good in here, reacting in the right way, the most appropriate way possible. They are going through their own problems even before this cosmic event. He's laid off from his job, he's drinking, they're lying to each other. They have a rough patch in their relationship, so their challenges carry over. Now they have to fight against the dinosaurs and put their differences aside. Just adds more drama to the movie and seeing how they can connect and trust each other along the way. And visually, it's a good looking movie, from the dinosaurs to the setting in the 80s. They really go all in with it before the cosmic event. The costume designs, the setting, all the little details as they were in 1982. I really like the feel of it. And then when they were in the prehistoric time and you had the dinosaurs were visually appealing, and it provided some haunting moments, and then there was some comedy thrown into it. Like, the comedy wasn't like a big point of the film, but there were the moments where they tried to lighten up the tone, and it was very brief, but it did work. It just has this great sense of adventure and survival moments throughout, with a very creative plot, and seeing how these people can come together and fight off against the dinosaurs. It understands what works for a dinosaur movie, intense scenes with them and a lot of action, but utilizing a very clever plot to tell a fun story. Now, not everything worked for The End of Oak Street. It's a really good dinosaur movie, but unfortunately, some of the characters are pretty bland. When it comes to Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor, the performances do work, but there's not really much to these characters. And I understand that they are going through a lot, so their relationship issue is starting to kind of affect their personal lives. He is delivering pizza late at night. He's drinking. She's hiding the fact that she's writing this book in the basement. And so the two of them have their own issues and starting to affect them personally. But it's really hard to feel connected to the family and feel any of the emotion when it does come time to some challenges throughout the film and watching them fight for each other. Because of the setup and how it felt like a struggle to connect to these characters, it really did mess up the later part of the film. But I do think that there is moments of genuine connection between the family and watching them overcome those differences and start to rebuild their relationship. But most of the film, there's a lot of action in here, so it's a bit distracting. But most of the film, the two characters, I just didn't gel with. I thought that they were pretty bland, and a lot of their problems really kind of overtook some personal development for these characters, and I didn't really like them so much. More so Ewan McGregor in here. A lot of the dialogue for him, it ended up being a little bit cheesy. Believed that everything was going to be fine, and it just didn't feel genuine throughout. Overall, my final thoughts, I really liked the end of Oak Street. I love the dinosaur moments. There's a lot of intense scenes. That creative plot to it really does feel like an Amblin movie with the sci-fi moments to it and all of the dinosaur scenes in here. It was a fun watch and pretty surprising because I didn't check out the trailer. I didn't really know much about it, but I ended up coming out really enjoying this movie and can't wait to check it out again. I'm gonna go ahead and give the end of Oak Street a B. Thank you guys for watching my review for the end of Oak Street. Have you guys seen it by chance? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.